All right, today's video, we're going to have some fun. We're not going to be talking about training camp until next week when we have the joint practices with the New York Giants. Otherwise, it'll be a little monotonous talking about who's rising up the depth chart, who's falling down the depth chart, who's hurt. We don't need to be talking about that. Let's have some fun while training camp's in the middle of the dog days of summer. We're going to be talking about my bold predictions going into this 2024 season. What am I expecting from this Detroit Lions team? And what am I expecting from certain players? So without further ado, let's roll into my first bold prediction. Jared Goff will win MVP. I'm going to put money for this to happen on FanDuel. I think I'm going to put $20 for him to win MVP. He's at plus 2,500 right now. That'd be about a $400 bet or a $250 bet, something like that. Who knows? I'm not really into the odds like that. I just think that'd be a fun bet to put down and ride it throughout the year. Last year, if you think about it, he had the numbers until we hit that middle of the season lull where we lost to Chicago, where we lost to the Green Bay Packers. We just hit that little lull pack. We were turning the ball over. We didn't have the same offensive line combination. It was really Jared Goff was getting hit. He was getting pressured, and his numbers took a hit. But before that, when we were 7-2 and we just beat the LA Chargers, Jared Goff had the equivalent numbers to some of the MVP candidates last year. So with the talent he has around him, with JMO, with Amon-Ra St. Brown, with that top 5 offensive line, the top offensive line in the league, my bad. Sam Laporta, Gibbs, and Montgomery in the backfield. There's talent all around him. And with JMO being healthy and them having a full offseason, man, his yardage and the deep ball, that could really pile some stats up there for him. So I think Jared Goff has a shot at winning MVP, and I think he will win MVP this year. My other bold prediction for this Detroit Lions, the second one, is I think Gibbs and Montgomery will both rush for over 1,000 yards. We were really close last year. I think Gibbs or Montgomery only had like 890 or 900 yards. They were really close. But both of them missed a few games. If both these backs can stay healthy and they don't miss a few games this year, I really think Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs can both eclipse 1,000 yards rushing, and I honestly think Jahmyr Gibbs, one of these years, I'm not gonna say it's this year because he's got to split carries with David Montgomery. I think he has a chance to one of these years have 2,000 scrimmage yards from the line of scrimmage. I really think Jahmyr Gibbs is that good of a player. If you give him space and you block for him and you get him the ball in the slot, you get him the ball in the backfield, this guy can go for a touchdown anytime he touches the ball. That's how I feel about Jahmyr Gibbs. And now my third prediction for the offense, JMO will lead the league in touchdowns. I really believe this. This goes back to my Jared Goff point with him not padding his stats or adding to his stat line, throwing the deep ball to JMO. That pass he had against the Dallas Cowboys, I'm expecting more deep balls to JMO this year with Amon-Ra, with all the weapons we have. St. Brown over the middle, Sam Laporta, that deep ball is going to be there. And then you got Jahmyr Gibbs to account for with his speed. So it's going to be hard for this defense to key in on one player. And that's why I really think JMO is going to be a really big threat down the middle of the field or down the side of the field, wherever Jared Goff can throw that ball. So this is where I think the numbers will be construed for Jared Goff to be up there with the MVP candidate. And I think Jameson Williams will lead the league in touchdowns. This is just my bold predictions for the offense. Now let's flip it over to the defensive side of the ball. Hutch will hit 15 sacks. I really think this is the year Hutchinson will hit 15 sacks. I'm sure he's going to get more, but 15 is the number for me. He had 12 last year, 9 the year before that. It's time to keep improving this year. And now that we have Marcus Davenport, we got DJ Reader, you got more weapons on that defensive line to free Aiden Hutchinson up, and Coach Terrell Williams, the defensive line coach. I'm expecting a big year from Aiden Hutchinson. 15 sacks would be great for me. That's almost a sack per game. That's 2 sacks less than a game. So I'd take Hutchinson hitting 15 sacks. And my other bold prediction for this defense, they will be a top 10 defense in takeaways. They will be a top 10 defense in the run. They will be a top 10 defense in the pass. And they will just be a top 10 defense overall. And if you're a top 10 defense overall with this top 5 offense, look how you could say Super Bowl. I really believe this. I really believe in this team, man. They believe in themselves. They're putting the work in. They know that all the noise that's going around the team and all the expectations for this team, they can't just let them be expectations. They got to put the work in. That's why the secondary got better. They're all trying to be better. And I'm hearing the defense is dominating the offense throughout camp so far. So the offense has got to step it up a little bit. But with our defense, maybe our defense has just gotten that much better. I'm confident in this defense. I really think they can be a top 10. You've finally given Aaron Glenn some talent to work with. Now, look what he was working with towards the end of that season. Our defense was getting a lot better. Ifeatu Melifonwu was coming on. And now he's got Brian Branch. He's got all kinds of versatility in that secondary to draw up some blitzes, to draw up some schemes that are really going to confuse the opposing quarterbacks. I'm really excited about this defense, and I really believe they can be a top 10 defense. And my final prediction, the Detroit Lions will finish 13-4 and be the number 1 seed, and we're going to be hosting some playoff games. These were my bold predictions for this Detroit Lions team for the 2024 season. I hope you guys like them. Let me know what you guys' bold predictions are down in the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please keep helping this channel grow. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon in the next one. One Pride signing out. Peace.